Hello everyone out there in YouTube land, Steve here, inside the shed again with another quick update, and I wanted to share some things that are happening for me right now, and that is associated around dieting. I've started a program and I'm working towards losing weight. I've got to the situation where I am overweight. I'm still currently overweight, and I needed to do something about it. Now, this was associated really with some issues with health. Nothing too serious, but as I've now sort of moved into my early 50s in age, I've had a couple of things sort of crop up, and I guess they're like little warnings. And the thing that's come out of that is that I really need to be able to lose weight. My height, I'm 5'8" in height, and my weight is almost 16 stones, which is overweight for that height. And of course, it's not good. So I need to lose, well, I guess 3 stone, maybe a little bit more. But I'm going to try and do that. I'm going to try and achieve that. And I'm doing that by using a program that allows you to burn off the fat very quickly. And by doing that, I can sort of remove the excess and then work forward into a long-term plan. So basically, I have 3 steps that I'm working with to achieve the weight loss and then to switch into a more healthy lifestyle, something that I really need to do. And the benefit from that will be not only to be trimmer and obviously hopefully look a little bit better, not having such a large belly, but the health benefits it will bring will be fantastic. So 3 steps. What are the 3 steps that I've mentioned? Well, I've touched upon the first one just briefly. The initial weight loss. The first thing to do is to really shift off the bulk of the weight, and I'm using this program which is based on shakes and packs, so I'm using them only and drinking lots of water, and that allows your body to switch into a ketosis stage, which basically means that the body will start burning the fat that's been deposited over the body. So the excess fat that I have, my body has already started to burn that away, to eat it away, remove it from my body. So stage 1 is the basic bulk loss of the excess weight. And I'm expecting hopefully to achieve that over 8 weeks, maybe 10 weeks, maybe 12 weeks. So 2 to 3 months working through that time to get rid of that bulk weight. Then stage 2, after I've hopefully achieved that, which I should do, is then switching into moving back in and introducing to my diet actual food and food groups. And so the program on step 2 is to have continue using the packs, but introducing 1 meal a day. That will then allows you to bring back into food on your diet, but maintain the weight level you're at. I mean, I'm looking to get down to around 13 stone, so that's 3 stone loss, maybe slightly lower. And so often people find they do a diet and they achieve the weight loss, they get down to the target weight that they want, but after a couple of months after that, suddenly the weight begins to come back on again. Their bodies begin to build the fat and deposit that excess weight, the body fat, and then they begin to put weight on again, and it becomes a vicious circle. And I'm sure we've all been there. I know I've been there before over the last sort of 5 years or so when I've been trying to diet because I've had to, and you achieve success by losing weight, and then you put it back on again, and it is very frustrating, and it's a vicious cycle. And everyone I've spoken to have gone through the same experience, and I'm sure maybe if you try to diet you may have had that experience as well. So step 2 is introducing food back into the diet, and once I've done that, the 3rd step, the final stage, is to have a long-term healthy dietary lifestyle. So I will hopefully by going through 3 months of bulk weight loss, maybe 6 weeks of step 2, I would have basically over those periods of time, so you're looking at 4 or 5 months, I would have not eaten at all any of the bad foods, as they're called. So that includes things like, sweets, sugar, alcohol, various foods, bad carbohydrates like too many potatoes, things like this. The basic foods that we consume daily that really are not good for us, and actually what those foods do is they make our body actually put the fat on to store it in case, because the body thinks we might go through a stage of starvation at some time, so it stores the fat just in case we need it later on in the future. But what happens is we don't. We're very fortunate in this country, in the UK, that we don't have any problems with obtaining food and wealth, etc. So we have we don't starve. So our body just basically keeps accumulating fat. So I want to, on step 3, is the healthy food lifestyle, is to eat the right foods that will not just create this situation where my body just wants to deposit fat because it thinks it might need it. I want my body to be able to burn fat while I can eat normal foods, but also maintain the weight level. So I don't want to go back to putting weight on after I've done the diet. So I hope that has been clear. I don't want to sort of ramble on too much. It's a subject that's a big subject. It's a multi-million-pound business for many dietary companies, as we all know. And many people find various diets work for them. It may not work for someone else. So the many types of diets available out there to people are all pretty good, and I guess it's finding one that works for you. So if you're going to start a diet, I would encourage you to do so, and just think of maybe the 3 steps I've described, because the initial diet program, it doesn't matter which one you choose. As I said, they're all good. It's having this plan and a goal. So you have like the 3 steps. The initial step of losing the bulk weight, step 2 of adjusting back with food into the right food groups, and step 3 is then the long-term healthier food that you consume. So a healthy eating lifestyle for your body to achieve the weight loss and maintain that weight loss without putting back on the weight. So that's where I am at the moment. We're in June 2013. We're in the summer, although the weather here in London, around the London area, has been sort of come see, come saw. Some good days, some bad days. But over the next, say, few months, I should see the weight to come off, and then from now until autumn to winter time, I'm hoping to be able to achieve the correct weight for my height, and then to maintain that as a healthy lifestyle for the future. So I hope you find this interesting, and I'm going to stop rambling on, and let me encourage you, if you are dieting, to do so, and I wish you all the success with that dietary program that you're on maybe at this very moment. And I would love to hear from you. If you want to post comments or questions, just below here in the video is the section you can do that. Please do so. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to respond to comments and answer any questions. I'm not an expert, just have some experience in my own life for the past few years, and I'm happy to share things that have worked for me and things that haven't worked for me, but would love to hear from you. And please do press the like button if you can on the video. It just makes things, well, it helps kind of thing. It's nice to see that people like the videos. It encourages myself. And do subscribe to the channel if you want to. You get all the regular updates if you subscribe, if you have a YouTube or Google account. So thank you for watching. That's enough from me. Look forward to speaking with you again soon and giving you hopefully more good news on my weight loss program. It's a journey, and I hope you'll share it with me.